What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Ken Birdsall here from KB Cars. Today we're going to take a look at this 2020 Spark 1LT. There is something very specific that I don't really see too often on the Spark, so make sure you stick around and I'll show you all about it. Again, welcome back to the channel. It's Ken Birdsall. I'm at Spitzer Chevrolet in Amherst, Ohio. That is my home store. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner. Turn on those bell notifications so you don't miss out on the content coming down the road. Spitzer Chevrolet is also right next door to Spitzer Volkswagen. So if you or someone you know is in the market for a vehicle, new or pre-owned, and you live near Cleveland, Ohio, I would be glad to help you and appreciate that opportunity. Just give me a call at 440-988-4444 or shoot me an email that's down below in the description. Comment if you guys have any questions and let me know what I can do to help you out. All right, so there is one thing that is very unique on this one that I don't really see too often. I'm going to highlight that here in a minute. But before we go too far, I just want to talk about some of the exterior, the size. Some people have called it a shoebox, a clown car. I've gotten all kinds of names on this car, but it's a pretty cool car and it's the best bang for your buck, really. The overall length from front to back is 143.1 inches. Your width from side to side is 62.8 inches. Height of 58.4 inches. Your wheelbase, so from the middle of that wheel to the middle of that wheel, is 93.9 inches. A total curb weight of 2,312 pounds. Let's start out up here up front. So again, this is the 1LT. It's in Summit White. It's a black interior with a silver accenting to it. You've got your nice halogen projector beam headlamps up top with the automatic on and off. That runs off a little sensor right up front there. You've got LED daytime running lamps that run right down through here. Your turn signals, good chrome accenting all the way around. It's not meant to be a most impressive car. It's really just an economic car that's great on fuel, low cost, really cost of maintenance, long run, and everything there. So it's a great car there. It does have the 1.4 liter engine. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. So your key fob, now this is a 1LT, so you can get a 2LT above it. You can get the Spark Active as well, or you can get a base LS, which is below this one, that just gives you actually a physical key with no key fob, no remote lock or unlock. Whereas this one, the 1LT, comes with that as a standard feature. As we come down this side, we'll check out these 15-inch wheels. With the 1LT, these are standard. They're silver painted aluminum wheels. You get two options for 15-inch wheels, and this is the standard one. They get front disc brakes and rear drum brakes, just kind of like on the 19 and older tracks. And they are analog brakes. They have tire pressure monitor system and electronic StabiliTrak control. As we come down the side, you'll see body color mirror caps. That's standard on the 1LT. Body color door handles. That's standard on the 1LT. These side mirrors are heated. That's standard. The keyless access, where you'd have like little push button that you could lock or unlock the door. That's standard on the 2LT. And these black belt line moldings that you'll see here on the 2LT, those would be chrome. So if you are thinking about, hey, is it worth that upgrade, I'm going to try to give you as much information about that as possible. There's always little package differences that you can do, but this is the side of the 1LT. So I always like to point out where your gas tank is and how this all works. It is not capless fueling, but you do have a release that you need to do on the driver's side door. I'll show you where that's at in a little bit, but I always like to let you know where you're at on your fuel economy. 30 miles per gallon city, 38 highway, and 33 combined. All right, let's check out the back here. So you have a built-in light that goes with your brakes. You have washer fluid that'll come down here, intermittent wiper, rear defogger. It's a little bit hard to see in that glass, but there are the lines that go through for you on that. Standard backup lights. There's no LEDs on any of that, but you do have a backup camera. It's hiding right here. I'll show you guys the screen on that later. This is a manual releasing or manual lift gate, I should say. The electronic release is right there, but it is a manual lift gate. There's no power option on that. And I do want to point out too, so that option for the electronic release is only on the 1LT and higher. So the LS actually gives you a spot where you have to put the physical key in to turn it to unlock it. There is no electronic release there. This shelf is kind of a cargo security shelf. You can either lift that up or you can take it all the way out. It comes out on either side. So if you need room to put cargo in here, you can take that out and give yourself a lot more room. Speaking of room, behind this second row seating, so you take this cargo shelf out, all the room that you're going to have back here is about 11.1 cubic feet. Doesn't look like there's that much room there, but there certainly is. If you fold these second row seats down, it's going to give you a little over 27 cubic feet there. And down below here, now this I'll show you on the window sticker here in a little bit. This has a cargo or a interior protection package that's got these rubber mats that come with it. You get your carpeted mats, rubber mats, and then all the way down below underneath, your spare tire is down there as well. We have one of these on our showroom floor, and I get a lot of people ask me, how do you get into this back seat? Where's the door handle? Like, it's missing. It's hiding right up here into the black trim there. So you gotta open it up to the side there. You do get power windows. Your headroom in the back is about 37 inches, legroom about 33 total inches there. Again, this is only a 4-passenger car. A lot of people forget that. You got to go to the Sonic to get, they have a Sonic hatchback that looks like the Spark. It's the same thing, just a little bit bigger, and that is a 5-passenger, but you get a little cup holder and tray in the middle there. And again, it's just a 4-passenger, but I wouldn't recommend maybe driving across country. Maybe somebody's done that with all adults. You could squeeze some kids in here though. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've had some people with car seats. The child seat, like a toddler seat, that one would be okay. But if you have like an infant carrier, it's going to be really hard to get them in here. So be aware of that. Other than that though, this is perfect if you're single or just a couple. You've got plenty of room up front. We'll cover that in a little bit. Tons of room. But these seats fold in kind of a unique way, and I want to show that to you guys here. Okay, so I'm going to show you how these seats fold. A lot of people don't know this. Usually, like on the Trax, there's a little tab for the seat bottom that you can pull to lift it up. They don't have that on the Spark. It's literally grab it on the edge and yank up. It folds the same way as on the Trax, and then your seat belt latch just goes right down there. There's a little knob you pull up on here, and then your seat folds down just like this. You go back up. When you go to put the seat back, I always say make sure you hold that seat belt. There is a little bit of a groove right here for you to slide that in. Otherwise, you're going to be trying to find that later when you go to buckle up. But that's how it just pops right back in, and that's how the seats fold 60-40 split, so you can do a one half and then do the other if you need to. I know you couldn't catch it in the video, so right here is that little knob. You just pull right up on that and lift forward. That's how you do it. And then these headrests, make sure you have those all the way down. There's a release on the other side here. Have those all the way down to maximize your getting that seat as flat as possible. All right, let's check out up front here. So plastic siding here. Again, it's not designed to be a super luxurious car. If you want to see that, let's go to the Impala. Got plenty of videos on that, but this is a great value car. You've got power locks, windows, your window locks, power side mirrors. Again, those are heated outside mirrors. And then you can do your power adjustment here with the little joystick. And this seat is manual folding. And down here is your gas tank release. You just pull up on that. So it does go up and down. You just gotta lift or to go down. Your backrest, and then down over here is your bar, so you can move forwards and backwards. Your total headroom for the driver is 39 inches. Legroom maximum of 41.7 inches. So move into the steering column. There is a release under here that will, there it goes. You can tilt only. It does not telescope, so it doesn't go in and out, but it does move up and down a little bit for you to get it to a comfortable spot, and then you just lock that right back into place. All right, so we're gonna hop inside here. We're gonna see your automatic headlights. Again, those run off that little sensor knob right there. You can brighten or dim your cluster control, your radio screen if that's too bright for you at night, and your traction control here. I'm actually gonna go ahead, let's start it up here. So we're just going to, whoops, there we go. Start it right up. Let you check out the cluster control. Now, this screen is just a monochromatic screen. It's a basic DIC, as they call it, driver information center. You've got your compass, tire pressure, speed, engine temperature, fuel level, and tripometer that all shows on that screen. And all of that is adjustable right here on this knob. So you can twist through and see the different settings there. You can also hit this menu button right here. It'll flip over, show you your oil life, individual tire pressure. It goes all the way around. I don't know if you guys can quite make that out in the video. Let's see if I can zoom in here a little bit. And you can see on that little car right there, as I twist, whoops, wrong way, it'll flip to each tire. So that'll help you out in knowing not only do you have a low tire, but which one is it. Your fuel level here, same on the tracks. It's got one light. That means it's really kind of low right now. It hasn't turned red yet. That's when you really need to get gas. But as you fill up your tank, more lights will show up along that left-hand side. And then you've got your windshield wipers over here, like that. And your turn signals on the left arm there. You've got cruise control. That's standard on the 1LT. Bluetooth hands-free as well. Your radio presets for your favorites. We'll show you that in a little bit. You can cycle through them without having to reach over and touch that screen, and your volume controls up and down right there. Should point out before we go over, this cruise control is not standard on an LS. So make sure, if you cruise control is a big thing, make sure you go with the 1LT instead. As we look over at the radio, a nice 7-inch MyLink radio. It's touchscreen. This is where your backup camera is going to show. Throw it into reverse, you can show it there. And you can turn those guidelines on and off if you want to. I'm going to show you guys here as I turn the steering wheel. You see those guidelines give you a projected path of where you're going. Really helps when you're backing up to know where your general direction is headed. As we look at it, your audio, AM, FM, XM radio. XM is only on the 1LT and higher, so you can't get that on the LS. But you can also do Bluetooth, USB, and a 12 volt down there if you need to plug anything in. And as we look here, let's go. We got Wi-Fi hotspot, 4G Wi-Fi hotspot that goes through AT&T and OnStar work together on that. I want to point this out: Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So this touchscreen with backup camera, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, that is a standard feature on all Sparks for you. There is the second home screen. So once you have a phone paired up, you can see recent calls in case you missed something. Have your radio screen here, your presets all across the top here. That's what I was talking about on here, where you can cycle through. If you have a bunch of favorites, you can just cycle through whichever ones you like most. You have a home screen and shortcut buttons there across the bottom. You've got your time and temperature there. You also have a physical button that you hit that home button, it'll bring you back here every time. Got your hazards, single zone climate control. That is a standard. Climate control is the only option that you get. Again, we talked about those controls down here. You have a 6-speaker audio system. That's standard. Couple cup holders. As we look down here, hopefully you don't need this, but your emergency brake in case you do. 10 airbags to keep you and your family safe. So you've got knee airbags too, not just your normal front for the driver and passenger. You've got your side curtains, you've got everything going on here, but you also have knee airbags down below, so that in case you slide forward in your seat, even with your seatbelt on, you can still slide, and it helps protect the knees from getting banged up and getting damaged there. Okay, so I told you there was something very kind of rare on a Spark. I don't think I've ever seen it on a new Spark. This one's pretty cool. So check this out. We got a sunroof, pretty good size one too. Got a shade in case it's too bright for you. Up top here, your controls. You can tilt, you can slide. You got your windshield there, or bug shield, whatever you want to call that thing. Power sliding sunroof. Don't see this on too many Sparks. It is an option on the 1LT. It's a $1,000 upgrade. I think that just really takes this car to a whole new level. So let's take a look under the hood. So I popped the hatch. It's in normal place underneath the steering wheel. I always say go to the Chevy bow tie in the front. That's right in the center. Just to the left of that underneath, and always facing down, is where your release is. All right, so we got it popped up here. It's got the 1.4 liter engine. It's not the same one that's in the Sonic or in the Trax. Yes, it's the same size, but this is not a turbo. It's naturally aspirated. Doesn't really need a turbo with as small and as light as this car is. It's got a multi-port fuel injection, 98 horsepower, 94 pound-foot of torque. It is available as a 5-speed manual or with the CVT. I know a lot of people don't like CVTs, but I tell you what, I buzzed over here in this thing, and it's got plenty of get up and go for it. It's a great car. It's got hill start assist as a standard feature as well. It's a good starter vehicle, or even if it's, I've had people buy multiple of these things. So it's a great vehicle, good value. Let's talk about price. So before I come in close on the window sticker, I want to say the 1LT starts at $16,220 plus the $875 destination charge wherever you are in the United States, plus any upgrades, plus any applicable taxes and fees. Make sure you see your local dealer to find out what rebates and discounts you qualify for. Again, it's the 2020 Spark 1LT automatic. We didn't get the manual on this one. Summit white with the black with silver metallic interior, 1.4 liter dual overhead cam. Here's all of your standard features that come through here. And then on this specific one, again, we got the sunroof, power sliding with a $1,000 upgrade, interior protection package. That was those rubber mats, and the wheel lock kit we always get here. There's that destination charge. You'll see it on every window sticker. Every vehicle model is a little bit different, but that's on there. So your total MSRP is $18,355 before rebates and discounts. You can see where all it's made, your fuel efficiency ratings, all of that. So there you have it, guys. It's the 2020 Chevy Spark 1LT in Summit White with a sunroof, which is so cool. I think that really, again, takes this car to a whole new level. If you or someone you know is in the market for a vehicle and lives near us in Cleveland, Ohio, we're about a half hour west of there, I'd be glad to help you find your next car. Give me a call at 440-988-4444 or shoot me an email. That's in the description down below. If you are new to the channel, please give me a thumbs up on this video, hit the subscribe button down below, and turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss the content that's going to be coming down the road. Thanks again, guys. You guys have a great day and drive safe.